a superfood and we generally add a dash of it to most of the things that we cook in the South Indian cuisine. But today, we'll make a sweet dish that is made majorly out of coconut. Yes, I'm talking about the coconut barfi. Generally, coconut barfi freshly grated coconut से बनाई जाती है, but right now I'm out of those, तो मैं ये बनाने वाली हूँ desiccated coconut से। तो desiccated coconut को कम से कम आधे घंटे के लिए हमें गर्म दूध, हल्के गर्म दूध में भिगो के रखना पड़ता है। उसके बाद इसका टेक्सचर लगभग फ्रेश कोकोनट के जैसा हो जाता है। बर्फी बनाने की शुरुआत करते हैं। एक पैन में मैं लूँगी थोड़ा सा घी। घी मेल्ट होने पे मैं इसमें डालूंगी कोकोनट। इसको मैंने दूध में भिगो के रखा था। I'll gently toast it for around 3 to 4 minutes. दो से 3 मिनट हो चुके हैं। The coconut has started getting really nicely roasted and I can already get the flavor. To this, I'll add some regular sugar. The moment you add sugar, turn the heat down. The chances of this getting burnt are higher once the sugar is added. अब इसे मुझे पकाना है करीब 20 से 25 मिनट के लिए, लगातार चलाते हुए। 20 से 25 मिनट के बाद शक्कर पूरी तरह से मेल्ट हो जाएगा and the coconut will start leaving the sides of the pan. फ्लेवर देने के लिए मैं इसमें डालती हूँ इलायची पाउडर, that's cardamom. It's been around 25 minutes and as you can see, the mixture has started separating from the pan. Another 2 minutes. In the meanwhile, I'll apply some ghee to a plate. You can also use butter. You know, to make this recipe vegan, instead of adding ghee, you could add some coconut cream. I absolutely love the tropical vibe that the coconut brings in. All right, this mixture is ready. अब मैं इसको इस प्लेट में डाल के ठंडा होने के लिए छोड़ दूंगी। पूरी तरह से ठंडा होने के बाद मैं इसको बर्फी की तरह काट लूंगी। एक बात जो ध्यान रखने वाली है वो है ये कि इस मिक्सचर को ठंडा होने से पहले नहीं काटें। Using a spatula because right now the mixture is pretty hot. All right, it's flattened. You can obviously top it with some rose petals, dried fruits, anything of your choice, but I feel coconut is just good enough on its own. So I'm going to let this cool for another 20 minutes and then cut it into barfis and share and enjoy with my family. So as many elements there are to an Indian thali, one thing that's inseparable is the meetha. At the end of food, we always ask, meethe mein kya hai? And if you are at a wedding or having a thali, the answer tends to be gulab jamun. I will be making the chashni, which is the sugar syrup. I'll take some water in a kadhai. To this, I'll be generous and add lots of sugar. The ratio of sugar and water should be almost equal. We could keep this on low flame and keep on stirring it. I'm going to add some flavors. Of course, there has to be a certain element of rose when we talk about gulab jamun. So I'm adding some rose water and some cardamom. This we are going to boil on low heat and keep on stirring it till we reach one string consistency. So while the chashni is getting ready, I'm going to make the dough balls. For this, take a big empty bowl. To this, I'm going to add maida. Next, I'm adding milk powder. This is the star of the instant gulab jamun that we are making. Generally, in the traditional method, khoya is used. खोया is also known as मावा। मावा को बनाने के लिए दूध को हमें काफ़ी देर के लिए पकाना पड़ता है हल्की आंच पे and it requires a lot of time. By using milk powder, we'll get an equally good taste. So this is like a cheat version. To this, just a pinch of baking powder. a spoon of ghee. I'm going to work in. All right, now I have to knead this dough with warm water. ठंडे पानी का इस्तेमाल करेंगे तो ये डो उतना अच्छा और उतना सॉफ्ट नहीं बनेगा. A little water at a time. You know, I think the beauty of a gulab jamun is the fact that you go at the grandest wedding of your life, you'll still find gulab jamun there, and you go to a thali place that serves, cheap thalis, you'll still find gulab jamun as the sweet over there. So if your dough gets a little sticky, you could add some maida. And if it gets dry, add some water. Our chashni is ready. I have taken it out in a bowl. I'll show you how the consistency should be. This is the kind of consistency we are looking for. Now that the chashni is done, I'm going to make the dough balls. One little tip to pay attention to while you fry them is, तेल को पहले हमें अच्छे से गर्म करना है on medium heat, but before you put these in this for frying, आप इसे low कर दीजिए. If the oil is too hot, गुलाब जामुन बाहर से तो फ्राई हो जाएगा, लेकिन अंदर से कच्चा रह जाएगा. I'm not going to turn them until they are done from one side. एक बार इन पे हल्के भूरे निशान बनते जाएं, फिर हम इनको रोल करेंगे. You see these marks? Once you start getting this mark, you are free to roll the gulab jamun. उस तरह से वो evenly fry हो जाएगा हर तरफ से. You know, they say gulab jamun is not even an Indian recipe to begin with. It is something that came to India with the Persians. I don't know who got it here, but whoever did just made life sweet for us. इसको कंटिन्यूसली ऐसे चलाते हुए हमको फ्राई करना है. एक और बात का ध्यान रखिए, जब हम गुलाब जामुन बना के रखते हैं तलने से पहले, तो ताकि वो ड्राई नहीं हो, मैंने प्लेट को कवर किया था इस कॉटन के क्लॉथ से, हल्का सा गीला करके. आप किसी किचन टॉवल का भी इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. सो दीज आर डन. For the gulab jamuns to absorb more of the sugar syrup and become fluffy, add the fried gulab jamuns in the sugar syrup when they are still warm. आप कुछ देर बाद देखेंगे कि चाशनी को एब्जॉर्ब करने के बाद गुलाब जामुन एकदम फूल जाएगा, and when you eat it, you get that nice sugar syrup which has been flavored in your mouth. So I made these. You better start making them.